Nice, 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 nice. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You know who it be. It be your man. It be your boy. It be the homie out here in Killy Cali SD what we be. Wanted to go ahead and check in. You know what I mean? Been a good little minute. But I've been real busy, you know. Give a shout out to the homie in the cage. You know how it goes. You know, I've been real busy with working mad hours, man. Trip out on this, dude. It goes to go with the Just for the Day, because it's an amazing Just for the Day how it talks about how we put a lot of limitations on ourselves. And then when we come into this new way of living, this new way of life, we have to come to an understanding that we can't be putting those limitations on ourselves. I'm going to give you an example. When I was very active in my addiction, I used to always think to myself, oh, I'm never going to be able to work again. You know I'm not going to be able to work no fucking 40-hour or fucking a week job. That's for sure. You know, my condition, I'm not in the fucking greatest condition anymore. You know, I'm like shot out and shit. So I would be like, I'm only going to be able to work 4, if anything. You know what I mean? I could just sell dope better. Fuck it. You know, stupid way of thinking. Trip out on this. Yesterday, okay, alone was 13. I got called in today, but somebody had my phone, so they didn't answer. So I'm off today. Today's Wednesday, okay? Thursday, I go in at 4:30, so I'm gonna work like 10 hours that day. That'd be 10. Friday, we're scheduled for another big day, so that's gonna be another 12 hours. Saturday and Sunday are another 12-hour days, hopefully more. But that's the minimum that we work on those days. So that's 12, 24, 36, 46, 56. I'm due for 59 fucking hours this week. Now, I don't like to count my eggs before they hatch, but this type of job, you know, that's your schedule. I already got my schedule, and they don't cancel, you know. So we get more work, if anything, you know. So it's like, damn, if I got called in today like I did and I would have gone in, I would have been up to 70 hours for the week. Understand, I can't be putting those limitations on me that I had before. You see how important it is? That if I wasn't reading the Just for the Day every day and feeding myself the meat and potatoes that I need, that I get from the Just for the Day, I would still be placing certain limitations on myself. For example, I would have been like, a day like today when they call me in and it's my day, I'll be like, no, I need my sleep, I need my rest, I'm on my methadone. Fool, knock it off. I already dosed, I'm ready to go. I would have been able to make it in at 1 o'clock right now. But it's okay. At least they called me. They know I'm down to go. I got really bummed up because I missed that call, you know. But anyways, it wasn't my fault. So it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, you know. Glad it wasn't my fault, because I would have been harder on myself than I am right now, you know. But it is what it is. It had to be used at the moment by somebody, and it is what it is. But anyways, that's what the Just for the Day was about today. And I think it's very, very important, because a lot of us as addicts, when we come into this program, we tend to put limits on ourselves. We're beautiful species, an amazing species. Don't let this shitty committee of ours, like I call it, get the worst of us, the best of us, whatever you want to put it in yourself. Remain strong, vigilant, and nothing will stop us. One love. Thanks for your time. Hit to stay tuned. Okay, so now I wanted to go ahead and talk about what's been going on at work. You know, as a lot of you may know, I had a little rough week a couple weeks ago where I was struggling with some of my coworkers, and I had trouble getting to the clinic because of one. So they ended up switching the guy that I'm working with, I'm working with a whole different dude now. And it's been going real cool, you know. He actually understands how important it is for me to get out to the fucking clinic every morning, you know. He actually helped me scrub the other day, which is fucking rare. None of the drivers scrub. He actually helped me scrub. It was yesterday when we worked a 13-hour shift. It was long, hot. The fucking trailers were huge. we had to literally take the lock stick, so I had to scrub the whole fucking thing. He started helping me scrub the halfway. It was sick, dude. You know what I mean? We did teamwork right there. You know what I mean? Now fucking hot, son. I mean, we were throwing acid on top of all that, so it was hard. It was hard, but it was well earned. You know what I mean? Because we put in some hours. And I got called in today. But anyways, it just makes it real motivating knowing that I'm working with that dude. You know what I mean? He's a very cool, understanding dude. You know what I mean? And you know what's more of a trip on top of it? Is that I've really cut down on my smoking at work so much. Just, I don't know, like my whole mindset really changed working with this dude. Like more grateful for working with a person like that. Because I've worked with some people, you know, in the past in that company, and it's like, damn, oh, you motherfuckers are dicks. And I mean, when it came down to, motherfuckers are straight dicks. But it's all good. You know, it reflects on their attitude. You know, the way they really be. And it's all good. It is what it is. You know, I just got to worry about myself and my get down, my program. But I got to honestly admit, it's been a turnaround and it's been very positive. You know, I got way more hours. I got a cool ass schedule. You know, I got to go ahead and rest today. I go back in tomorrow at 4:30. Tomorrow's going to be rough. Well, tomorrow, Friday are going to be rough because tomorrow I go in at 4:30. Most likely I'm going to get off like at 2:33 in the morning. Then I go back in at 6:30, possibly 7. I mean, knowing Carlos will work something out. So that's like 4-hour rest right there. Yes, only 4 hours of rest. Yes, I know. But anyways, you know what I mean? I'm being grateful. I'm not putting limitations on myself today. But I do know. That's only 4 hours of rest, but it's okay. We still pushing. We still going. I'm showing that I'm grateful because I get paid on Friday. You know what I mean? And I got a nice, decent check coming this Friday. So it all makes it all worthwhile at the end. Because I remember for a long time I wasn't working. And then for a little while, I was working at Burger King. And every 2 weeks, I was getting like $400. Every 2 weeks, I was getting like $400 at Burger King. I get mad if I don't make that a week today. I have to make at least that a week every day. Every week now. At least minimum. And I'm mad when I make that. It's like, what the fuck? And the last one I got like that, I almost started crying. You know what I mean? Because that's when the state started taxing me and they didn't make the adjustment. And it was a slow week. It was just really fucked up, you know? And dude, oh my God, that shit hurt that day. You know, but now I got my adjustment made. We're back to working 50, 60 hours. So, you know, the checks are coming in good. But I got to remember where I was at before. You know, I got to remember where I was at. If you don't want to go ahead and sacrifice the little 4-hour sleep, you know, 4-hour rest, once a week, once every other week, because we used to do that shit in our addiction like nothing. We wouldn't get no fucking rest. We used to go 48 hours, 72. I know homies that went 5-6 days, no fucking sleep. No fucking sleep. I could never have done that. I think the most I ever went was like 3-4 days. No sleep. I was fucking tripping. It was allbad.com. But nowadays, that's what I mean. Like, I could go to work, get my little 4-hour rest, and then still go back to work at 6:37. And it's not like we punch in at 6:30 and start drilling at 6:30 till fucking 2-3. No, man. We punch in, bullshit for like 30 minutes, drive out to the spot where we're gonna work, and then start working, throwing water, scrubbing. You know, nothing crazy, nothing too backbreaking. So I'm blessed in so many ways. That's why I'm willing to do that. Hard work always pays off. Always.